Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Thank you for joining me. We are looking at some footage that I recorded from a live webcam in Canada last night. And it's from the Swans Hotel on March the 15th at 4:06 p.m. And there is a long white ship. It's not an airplane like we have flying in the skies. It doesn't look like a fighter jet. It doesn't look like a rocket. It doesn't look like a balloon. It doesn't look like a bird. It looks like a ship, a long white ship that does not keep its shape. It literally transforms while up in the air, and it's going so gracefully. It really is. It moves so gracefully through the air and so smooth. And it reminds me of the big ship that can be seen on the NASA product, the LASCO C3. Some people call that image a planet, but I call it a ship because it moves, the way it moves, the way it extends out, and the way the extenders slide in and out, and ships come up to it, and more shapes form like cubes. So this is what this one reminds me of, and some may say, well, that is the Anunnaki, or Anunnaki, or it's the Galactic Federation of Light, and or it's the Space Force. Well, time will tell what we're looking at. It will. But one thing is for certain, it's not a normal airplane that we see every day. Not at all. And we're just going to take a few moments and we're just going to look at this. Because I know people have been seeing up by the sun great big long white planes. And you know, some of those planes have a trail, a white long trail following behind them, but this one doesn't. And because this is not one of those planes. This is something much different. And we are going to look at this image in a darker mode with some contrast added, and then also in the edge detect. I really like that edge detect. I think it's really remarkable, but it is neat to look at. It really is, and it's kind of hard for me to sit and talk for this length of a time. So I think I might take a break and put music in here, and then I'll start talking about the next scene. It's going to be the same scene, except the images are going to be a little bit darker. The music that I'm going to put with this is the music that I was listening to while I was working the video off and on today. It's got a nice beat to it. It's called The Real World, and it's from the YouTube Creator Studio. Okay, now we have a little more contrast added to the footage that was taken or recorded yesterday from Canada on a live webcam. You can clearly see this ship going across the sky, and look at the different levels, you all. It's so neat looking, and see, it's even taken on the same shape as that great big long ship that we saw today on the ISWA. And that you see right here too. It's changing its shape, and I don't think it's of this world. I really don't. It doesn't belong to us. It belongs to someone else other than humans, I think. It's just absolutely spectacular. And I know there's other people who have been sharing their footages with others, their pictures and things like that. And, sometimes, when you share, people say, well, I don't see anything. And it kind of hurts your feelings when they say that, because sometimes some people will say that just to say it, to be hurtful. And then sometimes people, they just don't have the eyes to see. There's a difference. Some people do have the eyes to see, and they say, wow, and because they see it. And then others may have the eyes to see, and they say, I don't see anything, even though they see it, because they're in denial. And then there's others who truly can't see, and maybe it's not time for them to see yet. It may not be. So don't get discouraged, okay? Keep continuing what you're doing. Keep taking your pictures, sharing, and don't doubt. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what you see, and don't let others put doubt in you and, discourage you, because we've got to continue down this road that we're on. We do. So with that being said, I'm going to add the music again. I'm going to take a pause. Now we are looking at the original footage in the background with some edge detect that is right below it, so that we can see the different shapes and the outer edges of the ship that's in the sky. And I'm sure that these ships that are in the sky, they're silent. They're not loud like our airplanes in the sky. When you hear a loud noise up there, you think, wow, that airplane's really low, but these are stealthy. Look at that shape. I love it. It is really neat. It's so neat. And you may notice that as the ship goes, it kind of jerks. I think there's like a slight lag in this footage. And Table Mountain has also been having the lag too the past day or two. For some strange reason. But it's okay. It's okay. It does not stop us from getting the footage that we need in order to share with others. And it does help if you have an open mind. Okay, it does. Now, I would encourage you to guard your heart and your mind and your ears and your eyes for what's best for you. Okay, I would. And don't listen to the negativeness, because the negativeness will send you downward big time. And pessimism. We've got to keep that light within us. We've got to keep the love within us in order to have the peace within us. We do. And in order to connect with one another. It's so neat looking. And I wasn't sure if I was able to get the edge detect with it moving, but I did. And you can get a video program too. It's called the VLC download. It's free. It's a video editor. And if you adjust the tools that they have, you can get that edge detect in a moving object in the sky. In this case, a nice ship that just so happens to look similar to the one on the Lasco C3. And I'm wondering, how long will that Lasco C3, how far will it extend? That's what I'm wondering. How far will it extend? Will it extend all the way across till it literally creates a barrier from one of the side of the sun to the other? It could. We never know. We really don't. I know that it's going very, very slow across that area. Look at that shape. It is, you all, this is groundbreaking. It really is. This is important documentation that I'm putting out there, and that you are putting out there, that we're sharing and looking at, because there'll be more. There'll be more things to document in order to share. And that's why I wanted to put it in the different modes, so that we would get a good reference to what it looks like close up in the edge detect, and close up in the sky as it is. So I'm just going to let the music play for the rest of the video, but please give this video a thumbs up. Give it a like, because the more likes we get, the more it's going to be suggested to others, the more the videos will be, and it will help awaken more, because these ships are making themselves known. They are. Thank you so much. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching this video. Love you.